You've been on a tour with your book for the past year. But me alluding to that book, Saving Lives, is actually a true story. Because as Brand is going to pull up on screen next, we have one of your fans and one of the readers for the book. If you want to tell a little bit about that, I think it would be a great introduction to the audience, right from the very, very latest update.
Well, yeah, okay. Now, it is incredible. As an author, we put something out there, and you hope that it's going to get an audience, obviously, you know. And my book is a motivational book. It is a book about dealing with self-sabotage, depression, anxiety. It's a book that covers, you know, the theme that what happens to us doesn't have to define us. It's not so much what happens to us that matters, it's how we react to what happens that does. So when I wrote it, I hoped for an audience. And since writing it, I've received several emails from readers who have told me how it has changed their lives. One homeless man, he didn't write me, but he told his, I guess this is a guy who runs a homeless shelter. He said that book, you know, got him off the streets.
Amazing.
And another person, you know, wrote in and said that they had been a victim of a sexual assault and had not dealt with it until they read my book. And the one note that you're talking about, the one email, was a woman who described in such detail how she had read motivational books before and they never spoke to her.
Yeah. And
she happened to be in a library and she was picking up some videotapes to watch. And she said, I was planning on killing myself, is what her note said. She said, my life, you know, had been terrible, I'd been abused. She even went into describing how she was abusing her kids, you know, like at some point in her life. And she said, your book was in the library, I picked it up, and she said, I started reading it, I couldn't put it down. She said, I went and I ordered a copy. She says, that book never leaves my side. She says, from all the motivational books that she's read, they never reached her, but mine was as though I had written it for her because it made her realize how beautiful she was and how much life was worth living. And when you get something like that, you know, like it's incredibly touching. You know,
I can imagine.
Well, I feel emotional just talking about it because I never expected the feedback that I've been getting from this book, from having written the book, and the readers are loving it. So yeah, it's been an incredible experience.
I mean, like, please make sure to follow, subscribe, and share. He's extremely active on the media, and you will probably be listening to him on SiriusXM.